Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling strangely guilty, confused, or somehow smaller than before? Nothing obvious happened. No one shouted. No one insulted you directly. But one sentence, just one carefully chosen phrase, kept echoing inside your mind for days. And that's exactly how psychological manipulation works. Carl Jung believed that the most dangerous people rarely attack openly. Instead, they hide their hostility behind words that sound harmless. Words that slowly destroy your confidence while making you question yourself. Today, we're uncovering one phrase that people often use when they secretly resent you, along with 7 other psychological warning signs Jung believed reveal hidden hatred. By the end of this video, you'll never hear these phrases the same way again, because once you recognize them, their power disappears. Part 1. The hatred that never looks like hatred. Most people imagine hatred as anger, shouting, arguments, violence. But Jung saw something much darker. He believed unconscious hatred rarely appears directly. Instead, it disguises itself as concern, advice, humor, or honesty. Why? Because openly hating someone carries consequences. Hidden hatred doesn't. Someone who envies you, feels threatened by you, or secretly wants you to fail often cannot admit those feelings, not even to themselves. So their unconscious mind finds another path. They begin making tiny psychological cuts. Each one seems insignificant, but together they slowly erode your confidence. This is why many emotionally toxic relationships last for years. Nothing dramatic happens, only thousands of tiny moments, tiny comments, tiny criticisms, tiny reminders that you're not enough. Jung believed these moments reveal what he called the shadow, the hidden part of personality that people refuse to acknowledge. And when someone cannot face their own darkness, they project it onto you. They don't attack who you are, they attack what you represent. Part 2. The phrase that should make you pause. Now let's talk about the phrase. It's surprisingly simple. I was only trying to help. On the surface, this sounds caring, kind, supportive. But context changes everything. Imagine someone humiliates you in front of others, then says, I was only trying to help. Or they constantly criticize every decision you make, then repeat, I'm just helping. Notice something. Real help empowers. Hidden hatred controls. The phrase becomes dangerous when it's used to erase responsibility. Instead of apologizing, they redefine the attack as kindness. Jung believes this is a form of projection. The person convinces themselves they are the hero while unconsciously acting as the aggressor. Over time, you begin doubting your own emotions. Maybe I'm too sensitive. Maybe they're right. Maybe I deserved it. This psychological confusion is exactly what manipulation creates. Healthy people explain. Manipulators redefine reality. Part 3. Why they need to make you feel small. Here's something fascinating Jung observed. People don't attack confidence, they attack what exposes their insecurity. If your success reminds someone of their failures, they may unconsciously try to reduce your confidence. Not because you've done anything wrong, but because your existence creates discomfort. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who constantly points out tiny mistakes while ignoring everything you do well? That's rarely about your mistakes. It's about restoring their own emotional balance. Jung believed the unconscious constantly seeks equilibrium. If someone feels inferior, making you feel inferior restores temporary relief. It's psychological compensation. The tragedy is most victims personalize the attack. Instead of asking, "Why are they treating me this way?" they ask, "What's wrong with me?" And that's exactly what manipulators hope happens. Part 4. The most dangerous form of hatred. Hatred isn't always loud. Sometimes it's invisible. It appears as fake compliments, forced smiles, backhanded praise. For example, "You're actually smarter than I expected," or "I'm surprised you managed to do that." Notice the hidden message. Every compliment contains an insult. Jung would say these statements expose unconscious contempt. The conscious mind wants to appear polite. The unconscious mind slips out anyway. This is why the words feel strange. Your intuition notices the contradiction even before your logic does. Never ignore that feeling. Your unconscious mind detects patterns long before your conscious mind understands them. Part 5. How they damage you without you realizing it. Psychological damage rarely happens overnight. It happens through repetition, repeated criticism, repeated doubt, repeated invalidation. Imagine hearing, "You're overreacting," "You're too emotional," "You're imagining things," again and again and again. Eventually, you stop trusting your own perception. Jung believes losing contact with your authentic self is one of the greatest psychological dangers. Because once someone controls your perception, they no longer need to control your actions. You'll control yourself. This is why emotional manipulation is so powerful. The prison exists inside your own mind. Part 6. Jung's solution: integrate your shadow. Carl Jung never suggested becoming suspicious of everyone. Instead, he encouraged something much harder. Know yourself so deeply that manipulation loses its effect. When you understand your own fears, your own insecurities, your own shadow, other people can no longer weaponize them. Someone calls you weak, you examine the statement calmly. Someone insults you, you don't immediately believe them. Someone manipulates you, you recognize the pattern instead of absorbing the pain. Self-awareness creates psychological immunity. That's why Jung said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." The people who secretly hate you often hope you'll never understand yourself, because self-knowledge breaks their influence. The more conscious you become, the less power hidden hatred has over you. And perhaps that's the greatest revenge of all, not hurting them back, but becoming impossible to control. The next time someone says, "I was only trying to help," don't judge the words, watch the pattern. Do their actions build you or slowly break you? Remember, people reveal themselves over time, not through one sentence, but through repeated behavior. Carl Jung believed your unconscious notices the truth long before your conscious mind accepts it. Maybe it's time to trust that quiet inner voice, because protecting your mind isn't paranoia, it's wisdom. If you found this video valuable, leave a comment with the word "aware" to show you've reached the end. Subscribe for more deep psychology, Carl Jung, and human behavior content. And remember, the greatest freedom isn't changing other people, it's seeing them clearly.